Hello, welcome to another video tutorial. Recently I got told that I look a lot like Patricia Morrison, so I put this comparison picture together and then I really do. So I think it would be fun to make a transformation into her to see how much I can get like her. So if you want to see how to look like Patricia Morrison, just keep on watching. First, I'm applying my foundation and concealer. It's both Revlon Stay and I'm blending with a beauty blender style of sponge using thin and then just powder over my face. Then moving to a black eyeshadow. It's Carbon by M.A.C, and with a thin brush I'm doing a cut crease. Here's a tip for monolith hoodie eyes. Is while doing cut crease, it's easier to find where to draw the crease line while your eyes open, because with hoodie eye monolith, a lot of eyelid space is disappearing. So with doing our eye open, you can actually see where it will be. It will be better and easier to capture line. I just connect it to the low lash line and fill in the gap. Make sure both sides are even. Move on to a small eyeshadow brush with a red eyeshadow. I got this eyeshadow from a cosplay studio, so it's off-brand. The pigmentation is not that impressive, but it works fine. Basically, just put this red eyeshadow all over around the eyes. By the way, I really want to try Sugar Pills Love Plus, but I haven't been able to get to them yet. Then moving to NYX palette Ts03 and use the lightest color Nude to blend out the red. And then just use a bigger flat shadow brush to blend it all over. You can also use like any face powder, basically just close to your skin tone, even a little bit lighter, to blend the colors seamlessly into your skin. That's the point of this. Like always, because all the blending, the colors getting loose, I strongify and bring back the definition of black back. And then just blend it out with the red eyeshadow again. And because it is a cut crease look, so all the blending will be only toward upward. And look, it's not that big and not that out, so I keep the blending a little bit just in place. Then I'm going to move on with the Nude again and highlight the inner corner. Then moving on to the eyeliner. I use the general eyeliner from Maybelline and just draw a basic eyeliner and winding out, following the line of our eyeshadow. And then bring downward to a lower lash line. While leaving the waterline empty and bring very into the inner corner. Also I'm doing a little bit more on the outer corner to bring the eye shape, to bring a little bit square kind of eye shape. Then move to a white eyeshadow. This is Sugar Peel's Taco. Then highlight the tear dot to open up the eyes. And then go back to the nude and just place it on the blank space of the eyelid. And this is quite a skippable part. Then just curl lashes and put on the mascara. And using Maybelline's Big Eye Mascara. I like this mascara a lot because it have two sides of mascara, and one is this big fat blush, which is very good for up lashes. And the other end, you have a tiny small brush, which is very good for your lower lash, especially for people like me who barely have any lower lashes. So in the lower lash, you can hardly see because I got out of screen a bit. So I'm just putting all over the lower lash with this tiny small brush and then turn back to the big brush one again to add out the volume. So here is the basic eye makeup. And go back to NYX palette and using the color Taupe to contour the nose. And goes from the inner corner of the eye, bring it down to the nose and just have kind of like upside down triangle shape, and then also doing my teeth, making more sharp. A very important part of this look is the eyebrow. Patricia has a very signature eyebrow look, and that started very low in the beginning and goes very up with a high arch, and goes down with the arch to almost meet the end of the eyeshadow. And just thicken the front part and leave the end part very thin. So the head of the eyebrow is even thicker to bring a more curvy shape of it. So again for that, I'm kind of out of frame again. That's the eyebrow shape we're going for. Then go back to the NYX palette, use the dark brown to darken the inner corner because I just realized the part isn't dark enough, and use the dark brown almost meet to the eyebrow. Then highlight on the brow bone using the color mix of nude and the white eyeshadow together. Then here is the finished eye makeup look. Then go to the contour part, use the dark brown to cut the cheekbone. Just squeeze the big brush and cut a straight line from the top of your ear toward your mouth. Then use the medium shadow Taupe to blend it downward. You want a more sharp shape of our cheekbone there. So by bringing shadow downward, you can create a more sharp and defined line upon our cheekbone. Then contour the temple of our forehead. Patricia has a rather square shape of forehead, so that's what we're going for. Just bring narrow the forehead, then contour under the lips and under the chin, because she have a wilder chin than I do, because my chin is quite pointy, and also curve behind the jawbone. And then highlight, and again use a mixture of nude and taco on the cheekbone, your chin and tip of the nose. Then just use a red liner to line your lips, not do any outdraw, and just put anything within the lip line. And going to the lipstick I'm using is Shine by Decay. It's a radiant finish, dark red, and the reason I'm using a lighter red pencil here is because I want the finish of this lipstick, but I don't want that dark of color, so I'm using the lip color to tone it down a little bit. Then just use the concealer to clean out the part we messed up. And that's the makeup done, so let's just put on hair and put on all the accessories. And this is the most important part, is the gigantic teased hair. So I'm just using a hair comb to back on all of my hair. Just fixing the shape. A hair after tea is very easy to move and style. You don't even really need any product, because I don't have enough volume on top, so I'm using a rounded hair brush to bring even more volume on there. And then just fixing the shape and see where it needs some extra teeth. And then here you go with the finished look, and just feeling your fantasy like, hey no, no. And yes, enjoy being the darkness of the gas cream. So, hope you enjoy this transformation video. And as always, thank you for watching. Any feedback will be very appreciated. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more of me.